Hey Stampers, Gainer again. I do apologise about the lighting in here. The sun is glaring through my window, so I'm hoping you can see what I'm going to be doing next. So I need to just get back to my notes. We're doing a little joyful card. I've made one of these before. I just love them. But this time I've used the, what's it called? The Garden Impressions Designer Series paper and the Abstract Impressions stamp set. Look how beautiful this is. Little stopper on the end. You open this card and there's a little space inside there for you to write your sentiment. I just love all the layers with this card. It's just, you don't have to. Cut your Designer Series paper a little bit bigger and just use it. You don't have to have all the layering, but I think it looks absolutely beautiful. And then when you're finished, pop that back on there. Fits in a normal size envelope, and it's a little bit weighty, but it's absolutely gorgeous and well worth everything. I'm telling you, it's stunning. So we're going to make this card together. I've got all my blocks ready. I'm changing up the colours. We're going to have pink. Yes, we're going pink. I don't do pink, but I do pink sometimes. Right, what we're going to need is, we're going to need a piece of, this is Melamambo to match the Designer Series paper. And this is 4 1/8 by 8 3/4. Then this one is 3 by 9. Your layers then are one at 5 1/2 by 3 7/8. Then you've got two at 3 7/8. That's this one, 3 7/8 by 2 3/4, and these are 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. You need two pieces of Whisper White, which are 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. These are going, not on there, they're not. Where are they going? Oh my god, oh yes, I forgot we got Designer Series paper in the meantime. Your Designer Series paper, this is for this one, and this layers up at 5 1/4 by 3 5/8. You've got two pieces then which fit on these ones, and they are 2 1/2 by 3 5/8. We've got two of those. Then we've got two of these which are four, oh they were 4, sorry, by 2 1/2. These are 3 5/8 by 2 1/2, and you need two of those as well. I just love, it's just the reverse of that one on the main page. So there's two of those, and then the Whisper White, which is going in there. Why isn't that fitting? That's because they're the wrong pieces. They fit in there. That's why. These are for the front and then the inside. That's how that layers up. Oh, Gainey, you'll get there in the end, lass. You'll get there in end. There we go. So there, that's going on the front and in the inside where you can write your message. So we've not got a lot of stamping to do. We've got a lot of layering up to do. I also cut, this is 1 1/4. This one is 1, and this is 3/4. And we're going to put a dimensional in between each of these, so it gives that lift for our front panel to tuck in. And then we're going to fussy cut one of these beautiful roses to sit on the top for there. So I've contrasted the colours with those as well. I could have used pink instead of white, but why not use some white? So what we're going to do first, we're going to get the scoreboard out. Whoa. And we're going to score this at, this is the long one now, this is the 8 3/4 by 4 1/8. And I'm just going to score this at 3 inches. I'm going to turn it over because I think that's, you fold that way, and it gives you, stops your paper from cracking. And this one is your 9 by 3, and we're just going to score this at 4 1/2. That's our front flap. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to burnish those in a moment. So this sits like this. And that's the joy of this card, and that's why it's called the Joy Fold card. Hubby's just come back for getting parts, bless his little soul. He is being marvellous with this construction of the bathroom. absolutely amazing. So when you see this video in about a week's time, it'll all be complete, but it'll be complete tonight. So they're going to go like this, and this is where that little stopper goes, right here in this corner. So you can tuck this little flap behind, but we only put dimensionals right down here in the bottom corner. We'll get to that in a minute. So let's layer up our cards. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to have to use my fuse for this. So we're just going to apply. This stuff is amazing, but when it's gone, it's gone. Oh no, I love this stuff. So making sure I've got a nice little border all the way round. This is then going to get layered onto here. Oops. I will add more adhesive if it decides to want to not play later on. I'm making sure I'm all squared up. Beautiful. So those little panels I was struggling with are going here, down here. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. You can decide to have your paper all the same way, or you can contrast like I've done. It's entirely up to you. I just like the different patterns that are on this set. So, oops. Come on, Mr. Fuse. Just such an easy card to put together. So I'm lining up the bottom with this one. So there we go. Beautiful. Absolutely. And it comes together so quickly. Just loving it. Keeping that nice little border all the way around. Perfect. It's the stamping in a minute that's going to take a little bit, because I just want to do that perfectionately. Nice little border all the way around. Perfect. So these flaps are for here, and just inside there you could add an extra one there if you want. It's your choice, but you could add if you could add extra pattern on your white and then leave another space for just white to write a message. Entirely up to you. It's your card. You make it however it suits you. I'm just giving you the gist of this and how it goes together. So I love it when you all post me your pictures. That is just, that one is just cocked right up. I do apologise, and it wouldn't come back off. So I'm going to pop this on the inside. Oh, skew if it is. My mum came to visit me yesterday, and my youngest sister, all the way from Crewe, which is 150 miles away. 156 miles to be precise. I was really chuffed about that. My sister drove, well, her boyfriend drove, so my mum didn't have to. Perfect. Now this one, why did I get that one perfect? There we go. Oh, can you hear Mr. Boyce? He's clanging around upstairs, bless him, but he's working so hard to try it, because the plumber's coming again later. So, card's virtually done, and we just got to stick that in now. I'm going to show you a trick. I'm going to use, not fast fuse, because I don't want it to run out on me. Right, to get in your cards lined up, we're going to use sticky strip, tear and tape. So I'm going to put a strip down the back here, and a strip down this side here. I'm going to get my bone folder. Oh, clanging cups. I always squash this down, because when I come to peel back the backing, I know then my adhesive is stuck, and it's a tad over there. So just, let me see which way it is. Ah, that way. I'm going to do it this way. Peel that back and bend it over, and then Right, same with this one. You're going to pull it back just a fraction and squash. Now we're going to line it up. I've done it at the wrong end now, haven't I? No. Yeah, I have. Right, squash that back down. Right, get it right, Gainer. Right, do that on the top end. The bit you want to lay down last, if you know what I mean, but first. So, I need to line this up. So I'm putting this at the bottom. And I'm just going to, because I can mess around with this until I get it perfectly bang on. Top and bottom. Does that look straight? Looks perfectly straight to me. Nice gap either side, nice gap at the bottom. Whoops, she says, moving it. But we still, that's not stuck because we don't want it stuck yet. So once you've got it perfectly lined up, press the top. Close this and then just pull your little tabs. And it's stuck into place perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Ta-da! Because those little flaps are keeping this top bit up where the glue is, until you press down, they're gonna slide where you want them and keep them into place. And then what you do is press the top once you're satisfied, pull the strips down, and it just adheres closed. How fabulous is that? Amazing. Just another way of lining things up. So our card is built. Let's get these on dimensionals. So I'm going to have one on the back here. That is going in the centre. This one is going in the centre at the back of this one. You don't have to put a pattern on the top. I just thought it looked really nice. So we've lined them all up. Right, now with the other dimensional, you want to add this right along the bottom edge. And then when we take, I think I might have gone a bit too far in my mind. This needs to be in that corner. So it's not, there we go, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So now when you pull this back, you've got all that gap. You know it's not touching your dimensional. So it's going to keep your card closed. How is that lovely? So I'm going to do a bit of fussy cutting, then we'll get to the stamping. I do apologise, ranting on, as you do, bits everywhere. So I'm just going to gently fussy cut this beautiful little rose out. Trying not to get any of the back in. And if you want, you could cut those little leaves out as well. Stick them on the back. There, isn't that cute? Let's see if we can cut one of these out. I'm not the best fussy cutter in the world, but I'm not the worst. Sorry about the creaking floorboards. So I'm going to get my glue. Oops. And I'm going to add the tiniest little dot onto the back of this leaf. Then, oh, what am I doing? I need to add it on the front, not the back. Don't worry, because it's all going to go stuck down anyway. And I'm just going to slot that right behind there. Oh my gosh, so I've got a little, should I put, oh, did I cut the other one out? No, it's not shaped enough. Oh, let's have a look. My scissors are all sticky. Cut that into the shape of a leaf. Dot the top of that. And I can stick that there. Oh my word, how cute. And then we can glue all this. And I can stick this right on top of here to decorate that little button. Isn't that cute? Oh my word. Cutable, cutable, cutable. I'm going to clean my scissors later because they're stinking. Full of glue. Right, now we can get the stamp set out. Oh my gosh. We got the flower. It's 3-step stamping, but I chose to use just 2. This gorgeous thank you. I love thank you cards. Oh my gosh. With this beautiful line underneath. I think I need another little block, which I haven't got yet. So I'm going to have to beg, steal and borrow from other people. And, oh gosh, I did a naughty again. I've cut mine in half. Well, I haven't cut it in half. With this stamp, you get this beautiful swirl of dots, and I've just chopped one off at the end. So I can always add it back on later on, whenever I want the whole thing. But I just chopped one off so I can have some dots all over the place. So, yes, I know. There's that gorgeous designer series paper we've used. It comes in, you got Calypso Coral, Mango Melody, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Petal Pink, Powder Pink, Mellow Mambo, Whisper White, Soft Sea Foam, So Saffron and Shaded Spruce. Absolutely all the colours you could wish for. So let's get that to one side to dry. Pop my blocks up there. We can fetch in a piece of scrap. Get some scrap. Oops, oops, oops. It's only because I don't want to, I need to stamp off, see. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to use in Mellow Mambo as well, by the way. Oh no, I'm not. Mellow Mambo, Powder Pink, Shaded Spruce and Soft Sea Foam for the leaves. I decided, why did I only think I was going to do just one colour? So I'm going to do my main flower. First of all, I'm going to stamp this. It's going to underline where I'm going to stamp the words thank you. And I'm just going to run that right along the bottom. So when I do come in with my Mellow Mango, oh my gosh, Mellow Mambo. All these melodies and mambos and mangoes and chutneys. So I'm going to pop this thank you right down here. Oh, just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Get my little cleaning cloth. It doesn't take the pink off, but my other trick does. Oh, do you know alcohol rub? You do the gel with your hands. That gets your ink off as well. I did it the other day. Perfection. So, I've used that block. I've used that stamp. So I can clean and remove that. I like to put things back as I'm going along, because my OCD is kicking off. I like to put things away as I'm going. So, perfect. Right, let's go. What are we doing next? Gaina's forgotten what she's doing. Oh, there we are. I'm just going to have a look in my card for inspiration. Look, see there's that little dot? All on its own self. And there's beautiful flowers. Oh, so I'm going to stamp. I'm going to leave that to one side. I'm going to stamp this, the softer, the wider part of the flower in the pale pink. And I'm just going to pop one down in the top bottom corner and one up in the top. Just wonderful. And then I'm going to come in with the Mellow Mambo and stomp. And I'm just going. Oh, love it. Love it. And I'm not sure if there's any way or special reason or what you're supposed to do to try and line this stamp up. I haven't got a clue. I just make it look roughly the same. So I'm going to do all our pink stuff first. So again with that gorgeous flower. And I'm going to spread one there, one down here. And I've also got this little flower as well, and I'm going to have a couple of those. So the paler base is the wider part of the flower. The detail then, it's just the thinnest bit, is going to be in the Melamambo. So that's clean, done and dusted. So is this one. Oh, look at me, my OCD kicking right off. Oof. So I got a little mark there, like a little tick, and I put it against that one. That's how I lined mine up. And it seems to look okay. And even if it doesn't, even if it's off a little bit, no one would know. So there's that one. And then this gorgeous little flower with the detail is going over the top. And I don't care where that lines up, it doesn't really matter, because the flower looks so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. So our pinks are done. They can go to one side, and we can fetch in this gorgeous green. Again, we're going to do the same, the paler part of the leaf. In fact, I'm going to have, whoops, there we go. I'm going to pinch a block in a minute. I'm going to have my dark leaves, and I'm going to leave my shaded, this beautiful green. And I've just seen a boo-boo, so I'll cover that up with a rhinestone. Oh, just lovely. And another one. There we go, that's all I'm going to do with our saucy foam. So now I can pinch that little block for my leaves. Perfect. And I can put my little spot back now. Look, see, it does go back together, because there's my, there you go, it just goes, and it won't do any damage, but it takes your warranty off, so it's up to you if you want to do that. That's my preference. So I'm going to add some leaves now, and I'm just using open leaves. You can have them really dark, you could have them medium, you can have them pale. Oh, it looks like a mint green. And even paler still, we can go 4 or 5 times with this shaded spruce. You just get that variation. Let me show you number 5. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and believe it or not, there is a little tiny outline there. I can see it. It's better off camera than it is on. So let's see. I'm going to stamp off. Yes. Stamp off. I'm just going to add a couple of leaves on each. Even though I'm off the page, it doesn't matter. Just love it. They look like little reindeer's ears for a little creature, don't they? Yeah, they do. And I'm going to come this way with this one. Now this one is for the inside of the card, so you've got space to write your gorgeous little message. And then with this front one, I'm just going to stamp it up properly. And I'm going to go twice with this one. Just perfect. Oh, I think that is just so sweet. And I think that's plenty. 2 little boo-boobs we can hide with a gem. So it's my fault. I didn't cut enough of the rubber off, that's what it was. When I dismantled my stamps. So they're all clean, I can pop them away. So I'm coming in now, get rid of my scrap. And I can, you could pop this on dimensionals if you wanted to right now. I'm just going to glue this on. Because you've got wiggle space with the glue as well. I love that, absolutely stunning. So I'm making sure I've got a decent border all the way around. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to flip it open and we're going to pan. You could leave that there and pop that there. It's entirely up to you, it's your card. And that one is going right there. Making sure it's lined up before I press. I think because I've got my other paper skew with, I don't want to, I want to try and make this straight. There we go, I look straight enough for me. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to pinch a few of my rhinestones. And I'm just strategically going to cover up those little boo-boobs I've made. So one there, one there, and I'm going to just lash these on all the flowers because I love it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more, make it pleasing to the eye, and there, absolutely beautiful. Grab my Wink of Stella and I'm just going to go over this beautiful rose here and around the outside of this frame just to add a little bit of glitter and glitz. I love it because I did it with the blue one and it looked gorgeous. I need to give this a little squeeze. Let me grab my scrap paper. I need to fill that barrel up. That's better, it's coming through. Oh, that's better. I just like to add a bit of sparkle. Hubby's drilling. He's not drilling, he's screwing the batons in for the, because we've got black sparkle walls and black sparkle floor. There we go. Tuck that back in there now. Oops. Give a bit more on the petals there and these gorgeous leaves. And there is my Joy Fold card. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm sorry about the light in here. You should, I don't know if you can make that out, but there is sparkle there. Honestly, there is. And there is my blue one. Absolutely stunning. So, before and after. One I did before and the one we just done together. I hope you give them a go. They're so super easy to make. And they look absolutely gorgeous. So if you liked it, a thumbs up would be great. You want to share, that would be amazing. If you press the button down here and subscribe, well, that would be uber fantastic. And then if you want to see what I make tomorrow, press the bell straight after. You'll be notified of up and coming future videos. Time for a cup of coffee. Perfect. But I'm going to love and leave you all now. I've got lots more to film. So take care. Come back soon. Bye.